Yo, what's up, it's your boy ARD. Today we're looking at where do the Asian population live in the USA. Basically, the top 10 most Asian states of USA. We've done Hispanic, we've done white. Now it's time for Asian people. Let's go.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to World According to Briggs and a look at the Asian population of the United States. Normally, I don't do anything related to race on this channel because I'm at a disadvantage. I was raised right, and the only time I notice a racial difference in anyone is when it comes to their food. The thing is, not everyone is like that. We have a lot of people in this country that see things a lot differently. In recent years, we've seen far too many incidents of Asian hate. People act like, for some reason, that Asians are new to the United States. They're not. In those videos we see online, someone always has to tell some Asian person or other race to go back to their own country. Most of the time,
Why?
the person
Yeah,
they're
every
talking
single
to is
video
from
has
the
the same
country.
intro.
Asians make up
I don't look at race
9%
that
of
way,
the
this and that. We
nation's
get it,
overall
man.
population, and
It's
that's
fine.
up from 5% in 2010.
Oh,
if you think Asians
yo,
aren't
yo,
American,
yo,
we're just
yo!
looking
Get a
at the
roll,
states
man! What
with
was
the most
that?
Asian residents.
What was
Now,
that?
this could be good for a lot of different reasons.
What
One,
just
it kinda
happened?
shows you that Asians are everywhere here in the United States.
Okay,
and
let's
they're
go,
just as
let's go,
American
let's
as
go, let's
anyone
go.
else.
Top 10.
Number 10, Illinois. Illinois has a
Illinois once
good-sized
again.
Asian population. The majority
Hispanic
of the
was
Asian
there too.
population is Indian, and Filipinos followed right behind that. Then comes Chinese, Korean, Pakistani, and Japanese. Illinois was the first state to require public schools to teach a unit of Asian American history. They even
Oh.
have an Asian American senator, Tammy Duckworth. She's a combat veteran of the war in Iraq. She served as a U.S. Army helicopter pilot. In 2004, her helicopter was hit by a RPG and obviously
what?
crashed, and she lost
What
both
in the
her
GTA
legs.
is going
She
on in
also
America,
is the
man?
only
What you
senator
mean her
to
helicopter
ever
got
give
hit by an
birth while in
RPG?
office. Not like at her office.
What?
It was actually at a hospital, but she was a serving member of Congress at the time.
What is going on?
0.9% of Illinois' population is Asian. If you go with mixed Asian, that brings them all the way up to 6.45, giving Illinois an Asian population of 810,000.
810,000
Number 9,
people
Maryland.
make 6%
Maryland
of
is another
population.
state
Oh my
with a
god.
very strong Asian population.
Maryland.
The 10 largest Asian
That is a very
races
unique
in
flag,
Maryland are
I
Indians,
must say.
Chinese, Koreans, Filipinos, Vietnamese, Pakistani, Japanese, Taiwanese, Thai, Burmese. Maryland's first lady, Governor Larry Hogan's wife, Yumi Hogan, is a Korean American. She actually makes YouTube videos.
Oh, just like
Yumi
me.
Cooks, where she whips up all kinds of Korean dishes. I watched a few of them. It's very interesting. The percentage of Maryland's
Oh,
Asian
God.
population is 6.9%. When you figure in the mixed Asian population in Maryland, you have 7.40%, giving them an Asian population of 451,000 Asian Americans. Number 8,
going on
Massachusetts.
outside?
So I have
These
an Asian
population
friend that lives in
rates are really low
Massachusetts.
compared to the
He's
Hispanic
Japanese,
ones,
and
which are like
Facebooked
40%,
him and kinda went over the
70%.
numbers with him. I'm
These
all-
are like
there's
6-7%
517,000
for
Asian
now.
residents living in Massachusetts. His thing was, no, I think there's more, but okay, let's say it's 517,000. And he goes, did you think it was just me or something? That I sit around and watch Kung Fu theater and eat chow mein? That's what he told me. I'm all, no, dude, it's not about that. I'm actually trying to get some information from you about it. And he's all, I have no information. He's all, I hang out with Italians and Irish people. This dude actually
My
speaks
God.
4 languages: English, Japanese, German, and Spanish. He
Whoa,
actually worked at
those
one
are
of the
like
embassies
some
for a lot of
really
years. The Asian
strong
populations
languages.
rank like this.
German is
in
really hard to learn, you know.
Massachusetts, Chinese being number 1, followed by Cambodia,
Why is my window
Vietnamese,
shaking like that?
then
What's going
Koreans.
on outside?
7.2% of Massachusetts population is Asian, and if you get into the mixed race Asians, it comes up to 7.46, giving them, like I said, about 517,000. Number 7, Virginia. Virginia is another state with a good size Asian population that seems to focus in one part of the state, and that would be the northern section with Fairfax, Woodbridge, Manassas, up there near Alexandria and Washington, D.C. A lot of them will work in government, maybe for other embassies or whatever, but there's a ton of Asian Americans living in this area. The Asian population of Virginia is 6.9%.
There's some like
but if you count in
construction
the
work
mixed race
happening,
ones, it takes them
and
up
my
to
window was like
7.69%,
shaking as I was
giving
about to
Virginia
break.
a total
What?
Asian population of 664,000.
Holy sh...
Number
Okay,
6,
well,
Nevada. This one kind of surprised
Brother,
me. I didn't
what's
take
going
Nevada
on?
as a, big place for a lot of Asian people. I used to go there a lot. It never really jumped out at me. I know one Asian guy that lives in Nevada. I messaged him. He said, I'm not Asian. I'm actually from Alaska, which of course made me totally uncomfortable. Then a few minutes later, he came back and said, no, he's half Irish, half Korean. So I was like, oh, okay. Then I also found out he doesn't live in Nevada anymore. He actually lives here in Oregon someplace. Well, actually Southern Oregon. But he did say when he was living in Henderson, Nevada, there was a good size Asian population. He couldn't speak for the rest of the state.
Okay, anyways,
there's
my
definitely
window.
a ton living in the Las Vegas metro
I don't know
area.
if you guys can hear that or not, but
8.7% of
oh my
Nevada's
god.
population is Asian. When you figure in the mixed race Asian population in Nevada, that brings it up to 9.43%, with a total of about 306,000.
These are really low compared to
Number
those other
5,
videos.
New York.
And it's
New
the
York
same
has a
states,
very
Nevada, New
large
York.
Asian population, most of it being in New York City,
York.
just like most of the population of New York is in New York City. They have some in Buffalo and everywhere else, but a majority of the Asian population lives in New York City, and they are Chinese. That's their biggest demographic of the Asian races. And in New York City, you're going to find the neighborhoods that have the most are Flushing, Lower Manhattan, and Bensonhurst alone has about 40,000 Chinese residents. And that's according to the Asian American Federation. Chinatown in New York City is probably the second best, right behind San Francisco's Chinatown. Well, San Francisco, let's say in the early 2000s, late 90s. These days it kind of sucks. But anyway, they have a lot of street vendors and a
San
lot of great
Francisco
places
has a lot
to
of
eat in
Asian
Chinatown,
people.
New York City. I found it strange that the Museum of Chinese in America isn't in Chinatown. It's right outside on Center, in between Grand and Hester, I believe. 8.9%.
This guy knows his geography,
is
that's for
Asian,
sure.
And when you figure in the mixed race Asians, it comes up to 9.57%, giving New York an Asian
1.8
population
million
of
only?
1.8 million.
Only.
Number 4, Washington State.
Oh,
You ever spend any
Washington.
time in Seattle? This one should be no surprise to you. Seattle has been a landing spot for Asian immigrants for generations. For the most part, it is Chinese, Korean, and Japanese, with the largest concentration being just outside of Seattle in Bellevue, Washington. 25% of their population is of Asian descent. Now, the entire state, that's only about 9.6% of the population is Asian Americans. When you figure in the mixed race, that brings them all the way up to 10.30%.
Okay, we hit the 10 mark. We hit two
Washington
double
State
digits.
An Asian population of 815,000, a little bit over. Number
And welcome back to
These are really low. These are really low. I did not expect that. I expected it to be a little higher.
Number 3, New Jersey. New Jersey's another one of those states that shouldn't really surprise you. They've got very strong Asian communities here, especially in the Middlesex and Hudson counties.
Wait, middle what?
New Jersey's another one of those states that shouldn't really surprise you. They've got very strong Asian communities here.
Middle
especially
what?
in the Middlesex and Hudson counties.
Fam,
Largest portion
what
of
the hell
Asian
is Middlesex?
community in New Jersey
What the hell is that?
Indian, followed by Chinese, Filipino, Korean, Pakistani, Vietnamese, and Japanese.
And
Just like
Japanese.
all New Jersey residents, they use the F word far too much, and they're just rude, especially in traffic. The Asian
Oh,
community
no.
accounts for 10% of New Jersey residents, with 10.4 when you factor in the mixed race Asians, giving them a grand total of
So again, these Asian people, they aren't breaking the million mark. They're not breaking the 10% mark. The Hispanics make up like 40-70%. The Asians break up about 10%, so that's like 50 to 80% of foreigners. That's a lot of foreigners.
123,000 Asians living in the state of New Jersey.
Number 2, California.
Now, the last
Yes,
two on this list
okay.
are going to get a little strange because the numbers are so different, and that's because of the size of the states. California has a giant Asian community. I grew up
Yeah,
in West
exactly.
Torrance,
I was,
California. Half my friends were Korean or Japanese. Actually, it's more like this. I had
There's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
Korean friends that I
Indians
hung out
in
with
San
on a regular
Francisco and
basis.
stuff.
I knew a lot of Japanese people in high school, but they didn't hang out with me because I was rude and obnoxious. California has large
At least he's
pockets of
self-aware.
Asian
At least he's
communities
self-aware.
all over the state. I mean, there's a lot of them. Like I said earlier, one of the best Chinatowns in the country
Are
is
in-
in San Francisco.
Yeah,
Actually, one of the
San
oldest
Francisco.
Chinese restaurants
I was about
in
to
the
say
United
Los
States
Angeles,
is
but
in
yeah,
that
San Francisco.
Chinatown. The oldest continually running Chinese restaurants is in Butte, Montana, of all places. And it's been family owned. The same family. It's like the fourth generation is running the Pekin Noodle Parlor.
Jesus
But even
Christ,
though
4
California
generations in a
doesn't have
restaurant,
the
you know?
Oldest Chinese
Holy
restaurant,
shit.
they got some of the best.
Yeah,
I've eaten it
4
more than my
generations, that's
share
like
over the
your
years.
grandmother's
About 15%
grandmother.
of
That's 4
California's
generations.
is of Asian descent. If you figure in the mixed race ones, that is 16.58% of California's population.
That's a
giving
big
them
jump.
A total of
6.5 million only
Asian
in the whole of
residents.
California. Feel like this is
Alright, Before
wrong.
we get to number one, don't forget
Feel
to
like this
hit
is
that
wrong.
like button and subscribe if you already haven't. Also, at the end of the video, this one shouldn't surprise anyone. Other videos from this channel to watch.
I feel like
Maybe
there's
you can watch
more
one.
people
You
in
got
California.
time.
What is this
On number
animation? What was that
Number
animation?
one, Hawaii.
I've
This
never
one
seen that
shouldn't
in my
surprise
life.
Anyone at all, unless you have no clue about
Why does he always say this shouldn't surprise anyone at all? Like, hello? If we knew already, we wouldn't be watching, wouldn't we?
what's going on in the
Hawaii
world.
has the
doesn't
most
have
amount of
near
Asian
as
people.
large
That
of an
is
Asian community
surprising.
as California does.
I know this
California's
guy
like
hates
the most
surprises,
populous state we have,
but
so
that
obviously
is
they're gonna
surprising.
have a lot more. So we're focusing on the percentage, and Hawaii blows everyone out of the water when it comes to the percentage. And they also have a giant.
I feel like
jump when you
something
go
about
from
this
just
list is a
Asian to
tiny bit. Oh, I
multi-race
feel like
Asian.
California would be number
75%
one.
of the foreign
New York
born
would be number
population
two,
in
you know,
Hawaii
around
is
New
of
York.
Asian
Oh,
descent.
as a
Back in the
state,
80s and 90s,
New York as a
there was
state
lot
should be
of
number two,
grumblings
I
from
think.
Hawaiians in general about how Asians were coming in and scooping up all the land and buying it and stuff like that. These days, they just complain about Mark Zuckerberg. 37.6% of the population of Hawaii is
36%.
of Asian descent. When you figure in the mixed race, here's that big jump I was telling you about. 57.26% is mixed race Asian, giving Hawaii a total Asian population of about
Oh, that is a big
802,000.
jump from 10%, you know?
All right,
Okay, but no. Let's see Google. Okay, let's see what Google has to say. Most Asian states in the USA. Okay, Hawaii 41. Okay, no, the thing was right. Hawaii 56%, California 17%, Washington 10, New Jersey 10. Okay, well that was unexpected. I thought California would be number one, but it's not. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. That's 3 races done. Like, subscribe, take care, and peace.